day. We lost the last game. Alright, time to get my revenge.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go. So striding in, Chris Taylor. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Look, that was gone for a minute.
Here's Corey Seager. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next for the Dodgers, Theodore Hagen. It's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they're coming off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Took a bad hop
taking
on
a look
him.
at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You know, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Hagen scoops it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Striding in now for the Nats, Adam Eaton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Bryce Harper now. He drove in 1 of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Strike him out.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And ready for his first at-bat, Matt Kemp. And he does so riding a 9-game hitting streak, so he's certainly a threat with the bat right now. Swing and a liner.
Fair ball.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Kemp gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Missed with a slider. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering.
High and deep to right. Back goes Harper at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate, Justin Turner. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And now is Yasiel Puig. Past battles with Scherzer. He brings a 4 for 12 line. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Scherzer has been having himself quite a year so far. With a sub-3 ERA, he has pitched like one of the league's best.
You know, I have this theory, Matt, that all the great ones, they're not the same pitcher on the way out as the way in. Some of your good ones, Nolan Ryan, Randy Johnson, guys that threw 98 to 100. They didn't throw 98 to 100 towards the end of their careers, but like this guy's done.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Zimmerman, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Strike one to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Daniel Murphy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Grandal gathers. He can't get it there in time. Murphy reaches on the strikeout. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Dodgers have elected to.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Murphy, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping up to the plate, Howie Kendrick. Lays off 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Struck him out.
Eames.
Next up for Los Angeles, Kenta Maeda, 9-1-2 due up. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. The 1-0. Popped him up. Murphy has a play. 1 down.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit sharply toward the right side.
Nothing.
Harper is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and a strike to count. And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now. Now here's the pitch. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in to try it again. Trey Turner, second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Standing in, Theodore Hagen. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yeah.
Bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. At the plate, Matt Kemp. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count.
Wreck that ball.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Shot toward right center.
Base hit.
And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Okay, fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
What?
And
all right,
strike
right
3 called as he says, you got to be kidding. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. The 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now in the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Okay.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Count remains full.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The next 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And now for Washington, Daniel Murphy, runner in scoring position with two guns. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Seager is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Justin Turner, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Pitch on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
The pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Eaton is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Kenta Maeda. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Lifted in the air to center field. Eaton has a play, and that retires the side. Dodgers down. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. No balls and one strike. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. In now, Howie Kendrick. First time up, he went down looking.
Howie.
Ball one.
Oh.
Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Hagan comes up with it. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero.
Montero.
No, what?
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming.
Got him.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. National. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center.
Thank you.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in once again, Theodore Hagan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, and Montero can't squeeze it as it gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
2-1 after the foul ball there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Back up. Oh no, that got him. And they'll end up taking the lead.
Ouch.
And talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay.
Boy, that
Wait,
has
where did that hit him?
Left fielder. Matt Kemp.
How is he not injured? Right in the ear.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Rendon is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is striding in once again. Max Scherzer will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Got him.
Woo.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Trey Turner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning?
Yes, he does.
And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Bryce Harper is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Eaton is on his way home. And a relay home. A tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate.
Woo!
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Little dribbler down the line. Scooped up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take his sure out. Digging in to try it again. Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Grandal, the runner at second with 1 away. Ripped down the line, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Grandal rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home. A tag from Montero. They got him at the plate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenta Maeda. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Scherzer will check it first, and he's back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Puig off for second. On attempt misses. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 1 run, 7 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. They'll try it again. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Popped him up. Harper coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the shot. Ready once again, Ryan Zimmerman. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come and it has not stopped.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through. Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2-2, here it is. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. One left for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sammy Solis will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Michael Taylor is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next for the Dodgers, Theodore Hagen. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. Rendon over to his right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. Now here's the pitch.
I did not go.
Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. We've seen outstanding performances from both of the starters in this one all game long. Both of these guys have been able to stay a few steps ahead of batters they've faced, and we'll see if either lineup can scratch something across in the later innings of the game.
You know, D-Row, this is what happens sometimes when you get guys out there like these two pitchers that move the ball up, down, in and out. They disrupt timing, and it just looks like both teams have been very uncomfortable in the batter's box.
It just seemed like the catcher never moved his glove on either side today. They were throwing darts out there, executing all 4 quadrants, and kept both teams off balance.
Adam Liberator answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. That misses 2-0. Liberator, a 6'3" left-hander. He was a 21st round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Here now the 2-2. There's a fastball that misses.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. Back now with baseball on MLB Network from the nation's capital, just down the street from the Capitol building. We are set for what remains in this one. Sean Kelly enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Sliced hard on the ground. It's into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. He'll get it into second, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Zimmerman is over to take a look.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in.
All right, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I just have to say goodbye to someone.
In there or bounce something soft down and away.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Kemp stands at second with no outs. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw will go to third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Into the box, Justin Turner. His past history with Sean Kelly. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Kelly is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty B, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special, he's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble. What does he do? He kind of puts it in fifth gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Yasiel Puig comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Relay to first in time, and just in now is Adam Eaton. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there.
Danny.
It's the depth of his sinker.
Woo!
Sometimes it's a
Man,
matter
that
of whether or
nasty
not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Adam Eaton is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Bryce Harper is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. 2 balls and a strike to count. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2. 2-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First offering on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Nats.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle,
let's
and
go.
a miss, he
Game
struck
over.
him out, and
Got
that'll
it
do
done.
it here as the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
This evening's game finished.